Hello, hello. It's time for Fishing Friends. Well, what's up, everybody? It's another episode of Fishing Friends with Danny and Gina. I'm Danny.
I'm Gina.
And man, this is going to be a good one.
Yes.
First week back from after the Keystone Clash. And man, that was such a fun experience. I loved going to the Keystone Clash, getting to talk with all you fish tubers and stuff from the East Coast and hang out with all you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I am a little... Oh, go ahead.
I still keep talking about it at work, and my coworker is like, shut up, / next time I need to go. I'm like, yeah, you should.
I got the notification that Gina's live streaming, so
yeah.
Everybody make sure you hit that like button and then hop on over to the other channel and hit that like button.
Oh, I didn't put the link to your stream. Okay,
I forgot to link your stream too, but I think
I did the Fish Fam links. I got the Fish Fam links.
Oh wait, no, I adjusted my auto stuff, so it should have you in there already.
Nice. Okay, hold on. I gotta go fix that. I gotta.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to people. We got Scotty Aquati here. We got Bennett and Guppy Gal. What's up, Patty? We got Outdoor Adventure Vlogs here, back again with more Spanish. Jesus, man. No. Fishing Outdoors with Lando. What's up, Lando? Crazy Catfish Cave is here. Mystery Snail Guardians. Annette. What's up, Annette? Richard Reynolds. Great to see you, Richard. Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics. Vibes Aquatics is here. Kalish, which used to be Amisa. Hey, what's up, Kalish? Fish Fan Link is here, of course, with all the good stuff and things that Fish Fan Link does. Chris's Aqua Zone is here. Storm Rider's Legacy. What's up, Melvin? How you doing? All right. I think I have seen everybody.
I turned off live reactions and I turned on subscribers only because I forgot to do that too.
I forgot to do subscribers only and live reactions. I'm going to do that real quick too.
Yeah.
Just because I should.
Only the true fans are allowed. Subscribers only.
Yeah. But, oh, man. So, while I do this real quick. Subscribers. Live reaction. Save. There we go. Bam. Check. Okay.
Check.
So, gonna hide my address and stuff. I got a letter in the mail. My sister messaged me the other day saying, like, what's your address? The littles, as in my her two youngest kids of 4 had like a little assignment to do with their school or whatever, and they needed to mail it to me. So I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. So I got 2 little things in the mail, which are just absolutely adorable. So I had to share them. So let's see if I can get it to kind of focus. So there's the date, and he drew a picture of my parakeets, and it says, "Dear Uncle Danny, thank you for letting us watch your birds. They were so funny. Thank you again. Love, your nephew Anthony," which I'm trying to remember. I think Anthony is probably like 7 or no. He's probably, oh my goodness, he's probably like 10. And then my niece Lily, who's I think probably like 8, she did her drawing, which she's younger, but look at her handwriting in that drawing. Very good. Dear Uncle Danny, thank you for letting me take care of the parakeets. They were so fun to talk to. Thank you again. Love, Lily. The little smiley
Oh,
face. It's so cute.
so cute.
I think I'm trying. Okay, so Jeremiah is 18. Maddie would be like 15 or 16 then. So Tony, Anthony would be okay. He's probably like 13 or 14 then. I guess Lily would be 11 or 12. So, okay, a little bit older than I was thinking, but yeah. Let's see, not sticking around, maybe 5 more minutes. I'm going to do some more research. I'm fixing up a quad I got today and hopefully rip it tomorrow with OAV vlogs. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rip this quad. Are you talking about like an ATV, a quad cycle, or a four-wheeler? I'm not sure. Okay. Sketty Nona's here. What's up, Sketty? Why are we always
Daddy,
way away from here?
way.
Please say you guys remember me. Hi, guys. I'm the Spanish kid. Yeah, we remember you. The guy that was making us have to try to use Google and all that stuff.
Yeah, because I definitely don't speak Spanish.
Okay, yeah, 90cc four-wheeler. Nice. Right on. Right on. We got 24 people in here already. That's freaking awesome. Thank you guys for joining us.
Oh my gosh, 24?
Make sure you hit the like on both channels.
Yes, links in the description.
And don't forget, I'm still trying to get my watch hours up because I want to get that monetization so I can get super chats and stuff because that's fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Patty! You probably already said hi, but...
I did say hi to Patty. Adam McReynolds has joined us.
Adam, hello.
Mark Sturlson is here. B Wizzle, the degenerate fish keeper, just popped in. Gina, you're not eating Cabin in the Woods on live stream.
No, I'm not, because I don't have any. Oh my god, my fridge is so freaking empty.
Yeah, you need to place a yellow order.
I do. Well, we'll see how much we spend at Aldi tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if I spend too much at Aldi tomorrow, then definitely next week I will be, because we get paid this coming week. So,
right.
It's been a thing with Nathan and I finally got one bank account, so all of our stuff now is on one bank account. So still like I'm still getting pinged like, oh, payment declined, and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to move that over. Like, so we're still like feeling it out, making sure because we have auto sorting on these, so we have like my like extra spending money, Nathan's extra spending money, both of our savings account, and then like Kane's little account. Like, so we think we've got everything sorted to still have the main account where the bills are gonna hit. So we're still balancing everything. It's
yeah.
Adulting is fun, yo.
Oh right. Like I was not expecting. Like I didn't properly budget for all the gas that I was going to have to spend traveling to and from Morgantown, Pennsylvania, and all that other stuff, to where I came back home and I had like $60 to my name
Oh no!
for the rest of the week.
Oh no!
Luckily, I had a pretty well stocked fridge already, and so that was enough money to get me another tank of gas to get me to and from work the rest of the week, and a couple other things like some coffee and some coffee creamer. So I was fine. I made it by, but yeah, this paycheck that I just got, it's pretty much all going to go away to bills that I didn't pay before I went to the Keystone Clash, because I wanted to have money for the Keystone Clash.
Yeah.
And yeah, they clocked 3,869 miles on a trip. I didn't keep track. And for some reason, my car is stupid. On the tripometer, it will not go past 999.
Weird.
Like, So every like 1,000 miles, it just resets to 0, which sucks because I use one. I have trip A and I have trip B, and traditionally with my cars, the way that I do it, I use trip A to show
Mhm.
how many miles I've gone on that tank of gas,
Yep.
so I can kind of figure out my average gas mileage for that time and figure out, if I've been, a hot foot or, different things like that. So then I use trip B to keep track of how many miles I've gone on that like tank of oil. So I normally go like, 3, 4, maybe 5,000 miles on my oil before I do an oil change. And with this car, I can't actually see how many actual thousands I've gone, which is really stupid. Let's talk some fish. You guys should look at a 3-striped yellow and orange damselfish.
So I kind of head tilted because I know of a 3-striped damsel, and there are damsels that are yellow and orange, but there's not a yellow and orange 3-striped damsel that I know of. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vinoski Fish Koto. Cheers for your channel. Thanks, Be Whistle.
If you have either like an actual layman's common name, or if you have a scientific name that I can look it up, because yeah, I don't know which damsel you're talking about.
I did see that huge wild betta at
I
the Clash.
didn't. I
And
didn't.
I didn't buy that betta, but I bought a betta from that person. And it's still in this specimen container now. And all I did was put 2 of those little alder cones in there. And look how dark it got. I
Yeah.
put those in
So
this morning.
right before the stream,
Like I literally put those in this morning. This is ridiculous.
I was telling Danny before we started that I just did a water change on my shrimp tank. So Lady Rorschach gave me like some frog bit, and I'm bad, and I let it like literally blanket over the whole top to where no light penetrates. Well, I took out most of the frog bit, did a water change, and then I added that whole little baggie that we showed last week of those alder cones. So we'll see in the morning how dark my 10-gallon is, and if I can even see my shrimp.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you got a
We'll
filter
see.
going and anything like that, it
It's
won't
just a
be
sponge
quite
filter.
so. Well, yeah,
It's
okay.
just a sponge filter. I have some carbon. I don't know if I have a media bag. I might have like one of those like jewelry little net bags.
You
If
just
I
do
need to, I
another
can add
water
some
change
carbon.
if you need
Yeah,
to.
which I need to. So.
But yeah, I know she didn't know what the name of the betta was. I don't remember what the name of that betta was either. I think I was able to. Somebody figured it out, but it was one of the mouth brooding types of wild bettas.
Ooh.
And if there would have been like a pair or something like that, I would have gone for it. But just being that it was the one, and I believe it was a male, like, and it's not even like a pretty like betta male. It's just kind of a big wild betta, which are cool. But yeah, I would have wanted to have a female and all that stuff. Yeah, what was the deal with that betta? It was a cool wild betta, but that lady, it was Carol, I believe. Carol's bettas. They were all imported from like Indonesia. Now I don't know if she has like her own personal farm there or not, because one of the other people that was there selling bettas, he owns a farm in what did he say it was? I think in India. No, Taiwan, or yeah, I think Taiwan. I think he said is where he owns one or something like that. And so they're his bettas that he breeds himself, but he doesn't do it here in the United States because it's much cheaper to do it overseas, because you don't need like heaters and things like that. You can just do them in giant vats outside. how big do giant bettas get? I've never seen one in person.
They get
Well,
giant.
there's like king bettas, which are like your standard like bettas that
Yeah.
have like gigantism, and they get, I don't know, about the size of like your thumb or something like that, like about 3.5 inches, um, which I guess that would be like 4 or 5 centimeters. Yeah, like 5 centimeters probably, and but there's other like wild type of bettas that are a little bit larger, and some that kind of look more like gouramis. But large, wild, let's see if I can find something. Because it wasn't the betta rubra, and it wasn't the mahachai. I'm not seeing anything right. And not the macrostoma. Kind of. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I think it was like 5 inches. No, it wasn't that big.
Hey y'all, who's selling plants? Because I need more plants for my shrimp tank. Like I said, I let my frog bit get a little too crazy, and a lot of my plants are pretty sparse. I need more plants.
Anomatoides.
I should have bought more plants at the Clash, but yeah, yeah. Oh well.
Anomatoides.
I
Oh,
may
it
or may
shows
not
nematodes.
have just added the crypt that I got from Crypt Keeper today. Also, it might have been in a bag for a week, but it seemed fine. It was still firm. KJE.
Anomatoides. Anom-
Ooh, they do have a bunch of.
I can't find anything when I search that word.
Oh, they have actual like land plants too. I was like the sensitive fern. I was like, isn't that a land plant? It is. Like a house plant or an
Where are you
outside plant.
looking?
KJE.
Oh, yeah, KJE has some good stuff. I wouldn't suggest getting anything from Boost Plant because their stuff is grown with CO2 or grown immersed, and it doesn't transition very well.
Oh, that's lame.
Um, if you just want to get some simple plants or whatever, Aquarium Co-op tends to have a good choice of some things. I haven't ordered from there in a good long time, but
That's where I got my first round of plants from, and um, it all turned out fine. But I just kind of wanted to support
yeah, I
maybe
like to
somebody
go buy
else.
some from some other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, the when I left the Keystone Clash, I think my favorite gas station on the East Coast is Sheetz, Sheetz. It kind of reminds me of Quick Trip, and it's got like a little like kitchen inside where you can order food and get like self-serve coffee and all different types, and they even actually had like self-checkout where you could like you go into like the checkout area and you can go to the right where there was like two people with like a cash register to check you out, or you can go left where there was like four machines where you could just punch it in and scan your own items and do self checkout, which was interesting. Thanks for sharing that link there, Patty.
Oh, I I was gonna post KJE website, but then I realized why I can't. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
can't mod everybody.
nope, you can't. It's
Hit up Aqua
Anabantoides.
Balls. Okay, let's check out Aqua Balls. Go back to Fish Fam link. Aqua Balls.
Anabantoides. That just means That's just the beta. Like that's just anabantoid giant beta. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know if. Oh, I'd have to actually message him. Gotcha. I think I might
Like
hit up
limping.
Crypt again.
Oh, beta anabantoid. Yeah.
Boost plants also uses pesticides, from what I understand. No, I don't need that.
12.7. Yeah, that might have been what it was. Beta anabantoid. I don't know. Garcia Aquatics is here.
So I think Patty said that Petco's having their buy 3 get 1 free sale on plants. So maybe I'll go to
Nice.
my Petco and see. But also, my coworker actually ended up quitting. He now works at a escape room. So I don't know what
Oh,
that fish
cool.
department's gonna look like because their aquatic specialist quit on the spot like a couple months ago. So I don't
Well, you can always
I don't know what's going on there.
well, there's Tropical World Pets.
There is. Does
There's
Malawi's have plants?
no, at least not to my knowledge. No, I haven't been there in a while. The last time I went, like the store was like it wasn't very nice. It was
Oh,
like during the pandemic, and there was like I don't know. I've seen like some videos from Biz going in there more recently, and it looks a lot nicer. But then again, those videos were several months ago, so I don't know if they have any plans.
Ian said, "Isn't Danny like in the same city? Get some plants from him."
Yeah, no, I already gave
Yeah,
her some moss and
he gave me
stuff.
some moss right before the clash, and it's very beautiful.
But yeah, you're right. I do have plants. I can give her some.
I didn't know if you were about to give some to Fishy Biz for the classroom. I didn't know if he reached out and was going to get some plants from you.
No, I think he's all set. He had a whole bunch of donations and stuff from other people.
Nice.
So I think KJE even sent a whole bunch of stuff to him. And so all that stuff is pretty cool. But speaking of stuff that's pretty cool, so I think I remember telling you guys about maybe it was a couple weeks ago how I had this upright plastic, acrylic, whatever terrarium that I had, and I was
Yeah.
gonna set it up for a cool jumping spider whenever I found a cool jumping spider. Well, it turns out I found a cool jumping spider, and it's right here. Now, you're not gonna be able to see it very well. So what it is a Phidippus cardinalis, all the cardinal jumping spider. One of these.
Cute. Oh my god! You just found that, or you?
Yep, I was
Oh
walking
my
up
God.
in like Spanish Lake area to one of my customers' house, and I looked down and I saw this little bitty like red thing like moving around in the grass, kind of like hunting like a little jaguar, and I'm like, "Ooh, what is that?" And I look close. I'm like, "That is a jumping spider." And so
Snatch, you're mine.
well, yeah, I'm like, well, how do I get this back to my house or whatever? And so I'm like, what do I do? Like, how do I bring this back? I can't just like put it in the truck because it was while I was working with Schwan. So it's like, I can't just put it in the truck and try to find it in the truck whenever I get back to my house. So what do I do? And so luckily, from the person that was covering during when I was on vacation in my truck, they left a water bottle in there that was like almost empty. So I just, shuck it out as much as the water as I could. There's a few drops in there, which is just fine. But I caught the jumping spider in the water bottle and it's like right on. So now let's go to my house real quick and take the jumping spider to my house.
You should have just seatbelted him in.
That's a nope bug.
No, he's a cutie patootie bug.
Jumping spiders, you the devil. No, look how cute that is.
Oh my god, I can't
Look
wait
at the big
until
old eyes.
you need to keep every hat since he's itty bitty and every time he molts, you need to keep the hat so you can
Now,
watch how
I
they
believe it's
progress.
a female because it looks a little bit more like the lighter kind of brown. Like it's not this because this is actually more of like a juvenile, which it could still be young. It is pretty small, but it kind of has that more of like a brown and then burnt orange color versus being the true like
The true
black
red.
and bright orange of the male.
So cute.
But yeah,
Oh
it's probably only about that big right now. It's teeny tiny. Cause I mean, you know, yeah, like look.
oh my god. Oh my god, look at him.
So tiny. It's part of my dirty nail. I was getting some like moss and stuff up from my yard because I'm gonna set up the terrarium right now
Yeah, on camera.
on camera. So I think I got yep. I got my little tripod. So I'm gonna set my phone up so you guys can get a good view. And then
The goodest view.
I have enough room too, so you guys can still have the microphone. We pull this up. I got a nice long cord
Nice. There you
for my
go.
headphones. But I do need to.
Fish Fam Link does fun facts now. Oh my god, the African cichlid changes its color when it's about to fight.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Dog breeders are cruel. There is a Great Dane Chihuahua mix. So unhealthy. Ew.
I always wanted an Irish Wolfhound Chihuahua mix. I don't know how it would happen, but it'll happen somehow.
Why did the fish blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. He's not appreciating these jokes. He's concentrating.
No, I was just trying to make sure I didn't get an echo by properly muting this.
Oh. Oh. Like that. I don't hear an echo anymore, so maybe you fixed it.
But what if I say something?
No, I think you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That camera. Let's do.
The diamond goby is known for its sand sifting behavior, which helps keep the substrate clean. That is true.
What is it doing? Stupid thing.
Sounds good, and you have no boogies, says Patty. No boogies.
It's bad. I want you to go to facing back. Okay, there we go. It's facing back. Yeah. Okay. Turn the camera off on that for a second. I said off. Stupid thing. Okay.
Oh my god, Gina, are you on Discord? I found some tiny little goby-looking fish in a tide pool that I need ID. Yes, I am on Discord. Send me the tiny goby.
Okay.
Find me unless I find you first. Are you listed as a Misa or Kalish on Discord?
Focus. There we go. Now.
Have a good night at work, Mark.
Mark is going to work.
Go do train things.
Train things. Mark works
Yeah.
with trains?
Yeah, he's like you know how Kyle Bex's husband is like air traffic controller? I think
Nope.
Mark does the same thing but with trains.
Nice. I didn't know that, but now I do.
Yeah. That's why he's ATC navigator something or other. Yeah.
Okay. So, terrarium. Already got the dirt in there.
Train controller. Yeah, that.
Added a little like crushed up lava rock on the bottom, and then a window screen to separate the dirt for like a little drainage layer. And then I got some moss, some leaf litter, some sticks, a spider plant, of course, for the spider's terrarium, and a little bit of some neon green pothos with the little root stuff, and some dragon stone.
Oh, Kalish, I found you. I
So
found you first.
let's put that here. And that was just. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Open that up.
I want to get some rubber ducky isopods. And they were dairy cows and some others I don't remember. Man, y'all make fun of coral names. These isopods have really funny names.
Well, the thing is, they actually do look like little cows.
Do the rubber ducky ones actually look like rubber duckies?
Yes. Look them
I
up.
need them. Oh my god. Okay, oh. Please hold. Rubber
Random
ducky
trash bin.
isopod images. Oh my god, they're so freaking cute. They're all rolled up. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh,
So I potted this from a little bitty thing that was growing off of one of my customers. And dude, look at
look at that.
those
Oh my
fat,
god.
fat roots. Holy cow. You kind of
Zenny
clean
says,
up.
okay, hubby and kids are off to grandpa's. I'm free for an hour-ish. Yes, we have her. We have her.
Holy cow.
I seem to see dairy cows more at trade shows than others. Oh.
There's also like powder blue ones.
Don't tell me that.
But I have the dairy cow ones in with Randall in the terrarium in the back corner behind me.
The dairy cows are so cute. What'd you say? Powder blue?
Powder blue. There's orange ones. The rubber ducky ones. Yep. There's also like giant isopods and stuff like that too.
The orange ones. Oh my god. But I think
But
I like the rubber ducky ones. I
Look
think
at
those
those
are my favorite.
fat roots.
Oh, root porn, says Ian.
Okay.
When I see something that says action cam, I'm expecting a little something different.
Oh,
They do look like rubber duckies. I saw some isopod site recently sold the isopods with an enclosure plastic shoebox with substrate and food decorations for $50, including shipping. Oh my god! If you come across that website, you need to send it to me because now I need a room full of isopods.
Get some of that dirt and place it on top of those roots.
You know what's funny is that when we cleaned our front room, we have this big open space along the wall now. I was like, oh look, I could fit like 2 racks here now for fish. And Nathan's like, dear God, no. Now I could tell him 1 rack will be for shrimp, the other rack will be for isopods.
Yeah, isopods.
I just like all the buggy boys. I've been cheap and just catching the ones from outside.
Yeah, I do that too.
Well, if I have a whole rack of them, then yeah, I'll have
Which is what I'm
the
gonna do with
natives.
this one. I'll put a
Yeah.
couple isopods from outside in here because I don't think the jumping spider will go after those.
Whoopsie.
Nothing really seems to eat isopods, which is interesting.
Oh, well, there's rubberduckyisopods.com.
Yep. Oh, that dirt back in there. There we go. That spider plant will eventually be too big for this, but I can kind of keep trimming it down and it'll be fine for a while. Let's see.
And then there's these clown isopods that are like a reddish brown with spots all down their back. They're so freaking cute. What are these? Yellow spotted? Oh, apparently the giant ones, people feed them to bearded dragons.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at this. Orange and blue isopods. Why are these guys so freaking cute? Okay, back to looking at chat. Okay, hold on.
That's fine.
Priorities.
Gina, we can actually have a frag vendor this year at Fishtoberfest. Well, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
Springtails are hard to find outside, though, at least for me. Yeah, I'm hoping I got something in this moss and different stuff already.
So, when the Garden of Eden was in town and we went on that hike with Lady Diane, there was one part of the trail where it was really mulchy. And we stopped and Shelby was digging in the dirt. There was actually a ton of springtails. So I think it just depends. You have to find the right environment.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I felt bad because I didn't buy any today, but will tomorrow. Oh, I hope you got a video. I want to see the frags. I did a video a while back on how to set up an isopod box. Ooh.
Okay, so there you go.
I will trade ATX wild caught ISOs for St. Louis ISOs. Deal. I call them Texas Gray. I'll call them
Missouri
I don't know.
silver. I don't know.
The Missouri Silvers. Oh, Brianna was selling isopods at the Clash. Oh, maybe I'll just have to check
Yeah,
out.
she was.
Let's see. Let me go to.
She had some really nice ones. She had some dairy cows.
Brianne's Fish Fam. All right, she's got a website.
Okay. There's nice.
Oh, she's got Aquabid, and she's got a Get Gills. Who's messaging me? It's Nathan on Insta.
He's like, no isopod takes.
Not yet. Cherry shrimp, Daphnia, oak leaves, white worm, fruit tabs, catappa leaves, vinegar eels, grendel worms, banana worms. Okay, so not on Get Gills. Aquabid? Nope, no isopods. eBay? You can't sell animals on eBay. Oh, but they would technically be feeders, so...
All right. Let's Let's see. There we go. Now it's not. Okay.
Ooh, some nice Lords and Blastos. Ooh, those are really cool. They live in damp, mildew, or moldy areas. Yeah. Ooh, and a chalice. Oh. Check your basement. Springtails be down there.
Yep.
Yeah. How much for the Acan Lords? Most were 20 to 30 per polyp. Yep, that sounds about right.
Yep. Pet Supplies Plus also has different isopods. They have the dairy cows, the powder blues, and orange ones there.
Oh.
That's where I got mine from, actually. If you just wanted to go and buy some locally.
Isopods clean up hermit crabbitats, but what if I need to change the substrate? How do you get the isopods out of there? I guess you just have to pick through it. Or you put a piece of food in there, and they'll all swarm the food, and then you scoop them up. That would probably be the easiest way. That's how I sift through the hermit crabs in the tanks at work. Is that I get a little piece of like a little frag disc, and I wrap it in seaweed, and I move all the shells, all of them, to one corner, and then I put the food on the other corner, and I wait like 2 hours, an hour, maybe 1 hour, and I go over there, and anything that's left in the corner where I shoved them all, I just scoop those up, put them in a catch cup with water, and if I see any movement, then I, pick out the stragglers. But that's the easiest way that I sort through hermit crabs.
Oh, God. Put some of this extra
You have to have a license per state to ship isopods. Oh, that's dumb.
Really?
There wasn't as many fish that I liked this year. Cichlids were lacking. Oh, that's lame. Oh, Zen says we can't have basements in Texas. They will turn into indoor ponds if you're too close to sea level. Yeah, that makes sense. Steve C, is your lobster still doing good? Adam McReynolds says our Pet Supplies Plus sucks. They're lucky to have feeder fish anytime I go in there.
Wow.
Petsotics, hello, hello.
I can kind of hear a little bit of an echo from Nathan. That's funny. Just a little bit. Turn it down just a tiny bit, Nathan. Just a little bit.
Turn down the TV. Or I could just close the door.
Just a little bit. Close the door!
Nathan, I think
Marco thought that was funny too.
Nathan, I think Kane's diaper is dirty. You should go change his diaper. I can smell it.
Just these mosses. Just
smells
these
like,
little random crevices.
Smells like dookie.
Climbs back there.
Not me and Nathan just having a little marital spat on stream. Live on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
Nathan had a lot of fun at the Clash despite being tied to me working.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
He was tired. He's like, I'm so exhausted and I'm not even doing anything. And I was like, but you're still helping, and it's still socializing, which takes a lot out of introverts like us.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Rico caught him in the elevator when Nathan went on a water run.
Yeah.
And Rico noticed how tired he was, and he asked him, he's like, are you doing okay? He's like, yeah, I'm just not used to this. It's freaking exhausting. I'm not a people person. And Gina deals with it better because she's worked customer service for so long. She puts up with it and hides it better, but this is not for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed I didn't have like a conversation with Rico at all. I should have.
Yes, ma'am. Lobster is doing good. Good. I'd love to see him eat. But I've been stirring up raw shrimp and putting it near him, and he's had the opportunity. Good, 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 good. I'm glad he's doing good. Dicing up shrimp. Gotcha.
Some leaf litter, of course. Because these guys tend to show themselves in October. So we got to put some leaf litter out for him.
Oh, it's looking really good. It's like you know what you're doing. It's like you've had practice.
Yeah. Who'd have thunk?
Who'd have thunk it? Are you gonna do like the water bottle cap for water with like a cotton ball in? I don't know.
I don't know.
Or just mist it. Do the misty mist.
Random leaf in there. Okay. Now sticks.
Patty says, I think it's a lot of work working a booth. It is. It is a lot of work. If my sales were better, I feel like I could have probably walked around a little bit more, but I felt like I just had to constantly be at the table to get any sale I could. And what do you feed these jumping spiders? Asks Patty.
Well, micro crickets, other little bugs, little flies, stuff like that.
Flightless fruit flies.
When it gets bigger, feeding it regular crickets will be
Big
no
Shrimpin',
issue.
he is building a little terrarium for a jumping spider he found.
Yep. You gotta give it plenty of hiding places, so hopefully I get to actually see it come out more and it feels comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, he's building a spider home.
You can't even see the dragon stone I put in there anymore, but it all just kind of blends in with the leaves and the leaf litter, but that's okay. Because like I said, these guys come out in the wild and stuff. You tend to see them pop out in like October. So having all the leaf litter and the random twigs and stuff is perfect for these guys.
Patty says, so it has to be live food then, I guess?
Yes.
Usually, yeah.
Especially because with these guys, jumping spiders are hunters. They don't like have a web per se. Sometimes they might make like a little web mattress where they're hanging out just so that they kind of feel comfortable.
And I said that was Ian's next question was, are they a hunting spider or sit and wait? They are a hunting spider.
They hunt. Like I saw this guy going like creeping through like the blades of grass and stuff, creeping like a little micro jaguar. That's why I love jumping spiders and stuff like that.
Patty asks, so there's no Rapashi for jumping spiders? No.
Nope. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's get you guys like a closer look at.
Oh, let me put that down so it's bigger. There we go. Here, let's make it big.
Yeah, go ahead and make it solo.
Make it solo. Cute.
Yep. Can I get you from this side? Rotate it so we can see from this side.
That's awesome.
Now I just gotta mist the hell out of it so that all that moss and stuff settles in good, and then
toss them in.
Go. Yeah, and then I can put them in. I will need to get some springtails and some isopods, but there might be some stuff in with the moss already, some other sorts of little microfauna. So we shall see how this all goes.
And then eventually you can add isopods in there for when all those leaves and stuff start to decay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Micro crickets sound tough to source. Flightless fruit flies, maybe? I don't think they're hard to culture.
Yeah, well, at the Pet Supplies Plus that I used to work at and where I go to get my crickets and stuff, in their small cricket section, they always seem to have some really small ones in the mix of some just generally small ones and stuff. So whenever I go and get my pack of 15 to 20 crickets for Randall, I can just pick out the smallest one and throw it in there, and he'll be fine. Or she will be fine. I believe it's a she.
What's that April shower song from Bambi? That's what we should be playing right now. Drip, 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 little April showers.
Oh yeah.
However the rest of the song goes.
Yeah, I don't know how that goes. I don't
It's been
remember,
too
but that's
long.
oh man, the nostalgia.
That's one thing that like sticks in my brain is when it's springtime and Bambi like gets his antlers for the first time and that owl is like they're Twitter pated. Twitter pated is one of those phrases that I just always hold on to. I just anytime
Yep.
anybody and I say it at the weirdest moments, people look at me like, "What the fuck did you just say?" I'm like, "They're Twitter pated."
The Twitter painted squirrels and
Yeah,
rabbits and all that
like
stuff.
from
Yeah.
Bambi. And they're
I
like, "What the
use that
hell?"
word all the time.
I know. I don't know
Whenever
why.
I
It's just
see two squirrels chasing each other, I'm like the Twitter painted
they're
squirrels.
Twitter pated. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's always stuck with me from Bambi.
All right, I am out of water in there, so that is good and misted. You have that good ASMR. All right. Here we go. Little jumping spider.
Be free.
Go ahead.
Are you just gonna set it in there, let him come out on his own? Or you gotta dump him in. Spiders are terrifying. Jumping spider equals straight nightmare. No, but they're little. Now, if jumping spiders were like tarantula size, that'd be a different story. But no, they're little, so they're cute.
She's starting to kind of crawl out. Maybe I can get her to.
Do you have like tweezers or something that you could?
I
Pen?
do.
Or a pen.
Just use my fingers, but I'm a little nervous. Even
Pet
though
Sonic's,
I'm not at the same time.
You just don't want to hurt her. Pet Sonic says, next time I see a brown recluse, I'm going to make a terrarium for it. Oh, well.
Brown recluse? No, not a good idea.
Melvin,
grab the tweezers.
Hello. Should watch the movie Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh. Oh. Woo! There we go. All right.
Yay! Success!
There we go. All right. Take it off solo mode.
Oh, right. Exit solo. There we go. Yay! Cute!
All right. Now I can put this in a better spot, which I think will just be right here for now. So I do have a light for it that I just need to get out once I figure out exactly where I'm going to put it. But I will put it over here.
So Kalish sent me the video of the tide pool of these little gobies, but I can't quite make out what they are. They blend in so well. They almost look like scooter blennies.
Scooter blennies.
But I can't quite see their face. Here, let me...
Microphone.
Present, share screen.
Move that. There we go.
I'm just gonna share my entire screen. Y'all don't judge me, okay? Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Ah! But yeah, so you see them like here. They're like all over the place, and the way that they're moving, they look like a scooter bunny.
Hmm.
And like if you watch them, they'll kind of hunt. Like
Yeah.
that kind of looks like a scooter bunny face.
Patty found
Yeah,
rubber
like that
ducky
one. The
ice
way that
pops.
that one just pecked, it very much looks like a scooter bunny, but I can't quite tell because I can't really see their face.
Yeah, rubberduckyisopods.com. That's a good one. They have stuff where they can send you like an all-in-one kit with everything you need.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I did find that one.
Well, I
Well,
sure hope that the jumping spider likes that terrarium. Let's get this focus right here.
I think
All my
it would
face.
be a silly little spider if it didn't.
Yeah. Oh shoot, that was close.
He always sends me a message every time I stream to try to throw me off.
Yeah. I think I would want a case like Danny's, very clear, so you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The nice
I
acrylic ones.
that was a. I think it might have been Zoom Med or something. I found that at Pet
Um,
Supplies Plus.
I think
Uh,
Zilla
Oh
has
yeah,
the.
Zilla. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
Petco has
Zilla
those too.
micro
Yep. So
habitats.
there's the vertical ones and then there's the horizontal ones.
Yeah. So, if you search Zilla micro habitat.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoops. So, this is the one that I got. They also have even smaller ones. There's two sizes of each type.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the larger vertical one. There's a smaller vertical one, and then there's also like the terrestrial one, and like a smaller version of that as well. Lots of cool stuff, and yeah, she's a YouTubing spider lady. I don't remember her name, but I've seen her talking about lots of different tarantulas and velvet spiders and jumping spiders. She does YouTube spiders like friggin' everybody else does fish here in the fish keeping community. And she's got some really, really good videos about setting up terrariums for them and stuff like that too. Yeah, this is the super tiny one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a little baby tarantula.
Maybe I just need to buy sheets of acrylic and just make little terrariums. Because I know somebody who I used to work with at Petco did that. He just bought sheets of acrylic and made his own tarantula habitats instead of buying those. Because those are kind of pricey.
Yeah. So this one is 4x4x8. I believe mine is like 4x6x10 or oh gosh. Oh, they have them both. They have okay, so they got them all there in this picture. But anyway, now you know where you can find those. They are a little pricey for what they are. Jeez, it just wants to focus directly on my microphone and not me. I'm the star here.
I'd rather buy than DIY. Time is pricey. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You could totally DIY that. In fact, I have some pretty thick acrylic, but I'm going to be using that to DIY a lid for my saltwater aquarium because I just need to cut off like pretty much a couple inches on one side of each panel and it'll fit almost perfectly.
I should probably talk to who was it that does the Garden of Eaters? Um Oh, jeez. Their breeder boxes. P&W. P&W Aqua makes
Yep.
their little breeder boxes, and they apparently also make frag racks. Whenever we were setting up at the Clash, Grant told me, he's like, I have a whole box of saltwater stuff, and I'm like, why? He goes, it's from P&W. It's like frag racks and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. The same one who made those little Pico tanks.
So I'm
I should
really
talk to him about.
happy that I have my Google Photos and stuff set up to automatically back up, because for some reason I have no idea why. Um, right in the middle of the afternoon today, my memory card got corrupted or something,
Oh
to
no!
where it's like there's an issue with your memory card. Tap here to fix, and whenever I would tap it, it would say like I had to like reformat my memory card in order to use it. And so everything was going to be deleted from the memory card in order to reformat it for my phone.
Oh
And
jeez.
so I had to do that, but luckily I didn't actually lose anything, because gosh, I hadn't made the video for the vendor room of the Clash yet. And I was kind of working on that. So it's just, I hope none of the videos are corrupted. Um,
Hopefully not. Usually, if they're backed up, Google. I mean, that's kind of what it's there for. Yeah, because I still need pictures of the Pico tank that I
yeah, because that's what I
escaped.
was just going to show, actually.
Because apparently Grant
Because,
forgot to get pictures of it too.
yep.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see
The little sexy shrimp.
the little sexy shrimp on the bottom. I think you guys can see my mouse when I'm over here. So
Yep, I
little
can see it.
sexy shrimp on the bottom over here. We got the little mushroom. What's
So that's a grape calurpa.
grape calurpa?
Hold on, I have a scientific name in Shopify. Hold on, let me get to it. Products. Whoopsie. Not the ABC report. I want the products. Oh. Calurpa racemosa.
Calurpa racemosa. There's also that feathery one.
That's palm calurpa.
Palm
Or no,
calurpa.
sorry, that's feather calurpa. That's what that's
Feather
called.
calurpa.
And I don't know what the other one is.
And then there's cactus calurpa. I don't know. It looks like a little cactus.
Yeah.
But Gina had the seeded material down here in the little sump, some little filter floss. There was a sponge in there as well, I believe. And so then it had an overflow with two overflow drains over here, and a little bitty micro pump to pump it back up and in there. And so, yep, put this back in the beginning so you can see nice flow. It's got the light built in and everything. They did drop the price from $400 to $300, and that's when it was purchased. A lady came by and purchased it for $300.
Mm-hmm.
But I will include those shots in my overall video of the vendor room and all that, where you can also see a little bit of Gina building that rock structure as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you guys could see like the little arch in it and all those things. She took her time and did a really good job building that microscape.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun. It was
all
fun.
Those teeny tiny little rocks.
I know. That's what I was about to say. I was running around the store just trying to find all the white rock, either all purple or all white, but I found more pieces of the white rock. And yeah, just trying to find the littlest bits that I could.
Yep. There were like two. Yeah, there was.
Yep, 3.
There was officially 3 shrimp in there. When they were taking the scape apart and putting everything in bags for the lady that bought it and pouring out the tank into the bag, it looked like there was only 2 shrimp.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know, maybe one of the shrimp was like holding on to the rock structure when they put the rock structure in the other bag. I don't know, but the lady did get everything that was in that tank.
Mm-hmm.
And Shelby didn't bring enough moss and other things like that to finish scaping the freshwater one that she was doing. And there was supposed to be a bunch of other smaller ones too. They're supposed to have like several of them set up with little bitty microscapes.
There
But
was one. There was the 1 gallon that she had set up.
yeah, she did the hardscape, but she
Yeah.
didn't bring the plants that she wanted to
Yeah.
scape it, so she never finished it and got it filled up with water or anything
But it
like
looked
that.
really cool with just the
Yeah,
rock
it
and the
did.
wood.
But I don't know if they sold that one or not, so I think she's going to be keeping that one. And but they did have the 40-ounce ones, which were the little bitty ones that you saw with the saltwater one, and they had a full like 1 gallon size, I believe.
Yeah, more like
That
a
is a
cube.
little bit bigger, and yeah, it looks more like one of those like cube ones.
Mm-hmm.
And though, you know, I wouldn't ever suggest putting a betta in a 1 gallon. You could get away with it if you wanted to, because it does have a filter, but I don't know. Actually, the flow might be too much for a
I was just
betta
about
in
to
that
say,
little
yeah.
thing, because it's a pretty hardcore. I mean, it's a very tiny system, so even the smallest pump is going to be putting through a lot of flow.
That was one thing Shelby asked me whenever I walked to her table to get the tank to start setting it up. She's like, "Now the flows on this is pretty strong. Are your shrimp gonna be okay?" I was like, "Oh yeah, saltwater shrimp, they are fine.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they are
those sexy
completely
shrimp
fine."
dance in the water. The sexy shrimp.
Do you have you had much experience with those PNW tanks? Think they're light will grow corals? Softies probably.
Yeah, they are said labeled to be able to be a fully functioning
Yep,
saltwater or freshwater. I think there's two different versions, so they might actually have a different light for both.
that's probably what it is.
Or
Yeah, flow
let me
rate
let me
and
double
light.
check that. PNW Aqua. No. It wasn't PNW Aqua. It was something else, right?
No, I think it was PNW Aqua or
That's
Aquatics
Aquatics. Yeah, because
or PNW Custom. There we go.
yeah, PNW Customs. Because
Yeah.
I was at PNW Aqua is Ryan. Uh, yeah. So okay. So yeah, there's like I will just show you guys what I searched here.
Yeah,
So when I
Bumblebee
just
shrimp.
searched PNW Custom, they have the micro reef ready tank
Yay!
and they have the micro freshwater tank. So they have lights for both. So yeah, in theory, you could hook up this freshwater tank. You could even put like a little CO2 canister in there or
Oh my
something,
god.
and do a high tech salt freshwater tank. And say with this, you could hook up a little auto top off system and make yourself a nice, little saltwater reef tank with little mushrooms and some zoas.
Yep. Um. So Aqua Garden Zen says Bumblebee shrimp are another. Yes. So the problem is that I didn't want to do both in such a small tank together because they can get territorial. The Bumblebee shrimp can. If I was not able to get sexy shrimp in, I had Bumblebee shrimp at the store, and those were going to be my backup. But the sexy shrimp are prettier and cuter, and more desirable. So
Cynthia bought Eric's tank and Ed got Geek Boys. I guess that was during the auction,
hmm
which is really cool because I knew Geek Boy was going to auction his off. I didn't know Eric Wyrock was going to get rid of his. I thought he set up a really nice tank. Big Shrimpin', I was talking to him a lot when I was, doing my filming and things like that. He was just so happy and excited with that and just really enjoying himself building his tank and just talking about how it's like, man, like for $75, I get to just build like my own little dream tank.
right?
And I get to put whatever I want in it and I get to take it home. Like, this is just great, man. Because he was just having so much fun, and I was living vicariously through him as well as I'm filming everything. Because, like I said before, I believe last week when I was at the Keystone Clash, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't like sign up and participate because it was only $75 to join, and you got to take everything home. Which, gosh, just the tank and the freaking hang on the bag filter itself was more than $75 probably, and you got to take all the scaping and all this stuff home. So great deal. Um, but since I didn't participate, I got to take all those awesome shots, which you guys that have seen the video already have seen that. I think it's probably one of the best videos I've done in a while. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna go. Let's see, share, copy link. There we go. Go ahead. Share the link to that video. You can check it out after this live stream. Set it as watch later and stuff like that, because it's lit. It's like a half hour long, but it takes you through the entire aquascaping competition. You see all the tanks being built from beginning to the end. Great angles, great music. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. There he is, Big Shrimp. And how you doing, Steve? It was a lot of fun. Like, you were definitely enjoying yourself. That's what I was thinking, Zoas.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a 1 gallon, the 40 ounce. There's a 4-gallon lagoon, which is really cool.
I'm
Mini lagoon.
Sexy
It
Shrimp
comes
Jar
in green.
Aquarium. No, I'm going to watch it right now. Well, you can't watch it right now if you're watching on the Gina side, because I only shared the link over on my side.
Oh, he's also got a 1.5 peninsula. That's really cool.
You should have it playing in the background. Well, I could do that, but that kind of messes up with the stream and everything else.
And he's trying to get watch hours, guys.
And watch hours. Yeah, exactly. Which, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and
y'all can go watch it in 45 minutes when we're done.
I'm going to hoodly doodly do and just see what sort of watch hours I got going on right now.
Thank you, Patty, for posting the link.
So let's see. Channel content, blah, blah, blah. See, I live stream every week, so I post enough videos. I have enough subscribers. I don't post enough shorts to get enough short videos, and my shorts are just stupid and stuff anyway, so I don't have anything as far as watch hours and views with the shorts, but I currently have 14,021 public watch hours in the last year, and I need 3,000. So we're halfway there. So no sound in the background? Yeah, no sound.
Yeah, so everybody can, if you open up another tab, have it playing with no sound, and then rewatch it again later. Double those watch hours.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Sam Scales has a discount code from BMW. Yeah, enter Scales, and you get 15% off. There we go. Sam Scales made some really, really awesome art. Let's see if there's Sam Scales. Scales.com. Oh my goodness. So he's got a website.
His own website? Oh my God.
He's got a website, and look at this. Shop artwork, shop apparel. Scales.com. SCALZ.com. Super easy. He's got all of his artwork, beautiful artwork, cichlid art, freshwater fish art,
marine fish art. Yeah, because I was even just
about him, his mission, his artwork, different collections. You can also get in contact with him, join his email list. He also does, I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to necessarily speak for him, but I'm pretty sure he does what's the word I'm looking for? Dang it. Why am I blanking on that word? Where he will, paint or draw what you want to for money. What's that word?
Commission?
Commission. Yes. Which is what I get. I don't know why I was blanking on that. Yes, he will commission pictures, I'm pretty sure. Which
Yeah.
I want to get something commissioned from him because he's really darn good. So I want to
Yeah,
pay
he's
him a good amount of money and have him paint me like a really nice big picture on canvas of a flamboyant cuttlefish.
Yeah, well, he does. That's one of the ones I bought was the flamboyant cuttlefish.
Thank you,
Um,
Stephen P.
and I was even thinking. Nathan said he's like, I wish that it was bigger. And I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I can make him. Maybe I can message him. He's active on his Instagram.
Yep.
Um,
And that was a print. So prints can be
yeah.
enlarged. After a certain point, they do kind of get distorted, so they can only go so big. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he could potentially print it larger for you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
See everybody over in Vibes when this concludes. Yep. I might jump over to Vibes when this is done, but after you watch the Keystone Clash aquascaping contests. I don't know. There's so much stuff that you need to do, and you have to do it all. You have to, because Fish God is watching. Well, I have no idea where she went in the terrarium. It's a little foggy and stuff from all the water and spraying, but I'm sure I'll find her eventually in there.
Vibes actually just messaged me on Instagram. So hold on. Just dreaming with Danny. Talking about going to your stream after we're done.
Right. After we're done.
After we're done.
But speaking of the aquascaping competition, you guys do get a little sneak peek. The thumbnail and the background of the stream is one of the tanks that was in the aquascaping competition done by Kenny with ABC Aquatic Biotope Creations.
Mm-hmm.
When she won second place. I'll go ahead and just tell you that. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it yet, but I don't know. You guys might all know. I know lots of people were sharing different videos and shorts and things like that. So you guys might already know who all won, even if you haven't watched my video. Yes, and Patty did have a very nice aquascape in her tumbler. That was not coffee.
Sorry, I forgot how to drink water.
And yes, for those of you that haven't seen Patty, you get to see Patty in the video.
I love Patty.
You get to see Patty. You get to see Dennis Christensen. You get to see Jennifer Weaver. And then you get to see Petzotics was there. And Fission was there. And B Wizzle was there. And then you get to see all the contestants, which were like Steve-O, or Scuba Steve-O, and friggin' Depths Below, Jason, and Chattanooga Ed, and Lefty 3213 Alpha, and I already mentioned friggin' Big Shrimpin', and we had Eric Wyrock was in it, and Kenny with ABC, Shelby with the Garden of Eder, and there was a couple other people too. I think Jennifer Weaver's son did one of them.
Yep.
And there was another fish tuber that I didn't recognize his name. Like I looked at his name tag and it said his YouTube channel, but I didn't recognize it. So I didn't really talk to him at all. He got third place in the competition. His
Yeah.
escape was really good. Um, but yeah, I don't remember what his channel was. I wish I could call him out because his tank was really good. The only like downfall was that when he was like building his like cave and stuff, he used like a flat portion of the dragon stone uh, from where it was like cut, which you always want to try to hide when you're making like an ox cape and stuff like that. You don't want anything to look unnatural. You're trying to make it look as natural as possible. So,
Yee.
but yeah, there was one lady there that I think she was like the only one that had like no connection to YouTube at all. I didn't recognize her and nobody knew who she was, but she was there and she made her little aquascape too, which was cute. She used like a nice piece of wood to make like a little like cave and put some rocks around it, and used another piece of wood to kind of look like a tree or roots or something like that, and just kind of planted and stuff. It looked nice, but yeah, she didn't. I don't know. She didn't quite take it the same way that everybody else was. It looks like she made more of like a fish tank, you know. It was cute, but I wouldn't have necessarily called it like an aquascape per se.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know the guy who won third. Skipper would know. He should. Yeah, Skipper would know. I might be able to. Oh no, I already deleted those extra clips. But you might be able to find it when I'm filming and seeing him building. You might be able to see his name tag. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, he did really good. Wes, Jennifer Weaver's son. Okay.
Yeah. Wes.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun with the Keystone Clash, but
That
it
was
was
so
not.
much fun.
It was not long enough. There should have been more.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. So I was anticipating the drive home to be longer and drawn out and more like boring or whatever than the drive out. Uh,
Oh yeah, I meant to ask you about that. How that
my
that
drive
was.
home was super smooth and it was super quick. I officially left the Keystone Clash right around noon in in the Eastern time zone. I think I left the hotel at like 11:45, but I just drove a little bit, went to a gas station to get myself some coffee because I had ran out of coffee in my hotel room and they didn't restock anything on Saturday or Sunday. So
Yeah, so I don't know if they told you during check-in, but it was unique. So there was no regular housekeeping because I guess maybe they didn't have enough staff. If you needed resupplies, you had to go to the front desk and ask for it.
yeah, I know I could have always done that, but my shy introverted self was just like, why talk to people when I can just not talk to
When
people?
I could just deal with it.
Yep. So, yep, I stopped at a gas station, which ended up being Sheets, which is just like, yeah, it's like my new favorite gas station. Because, well, other than I don't have any here where I live. But if I ever go to the East Coast, I know I got to go to stop at Sheets because they're awesome. Because it had this awesome kitchen inside and all
Oh,
this like
one
self-serve coffee stuff.
one thing that my one coworker asked for. Apparently, they have a gas station called Wawa,
Yeah,
and he was like, "Oh, I want a Wawa sweatshirt." Or a hoodie. Well, we went to the Wawa that was by the hotel, and it just was like a normal gas
a little
station.
miniature
They
Wawa. Yep.
they just didn't have any of like their merch stuff, and I was like, dang it.
Yeah. That's why I was just like, which gas station did they want a sweatshirt of? Because none of these look fancy.
Yeah, it was Wawa.
But my drive home, like I said, I officially left the Keystone Clash like right at noon in the Eastern time zone. And I got home, pulled in my driveway at 12:30 midnight uh, in the Central time zone. So it took me exactly 13 and a half hours to get home. And it was really nice, smooth sailing. It was, of course, dark, halfway back and all that. And, but the darkness was kind of, I don't know, it was taking longer to get dark because I was driving, west. So I'm following the sun as it's setting. And, yeah, losing an hour or two, jumping back into the central time zone. Out of the 13 and a half hour drive home actually seemed shorter than the drive out there. It's just like, oh man, like I got to get to the Keystone Clash, and it dragged on. I spent those last couple hours really dragged. But yeah, when I was driving home, once I got like close, it's just like, all right, we're almost home now. We're in Missouri, and it's just, hop, skip, and a jump over here, and then I'm home.
Yeah, we split the drive home in half. We left Sunday, stopped in Columbus, Ohio. So it was like 6.5 hours, and then in the morning, after we had breakfast, we left, and then made it home.
Where was that knife show or knife place
It
did
was
you not
supposed
go?
to no, because I don't know how I missed this detail, but they were closed on Mondays and
Oh.
Tuesdays. It was supposed to be in Indiana.
Yeah.
Um,
I was also, I kind of forgot about it, but I was thinking about stopping at the Tie-Dyed Iguana on my way home
oh,
too,
that would have been cool.
because I'd never been there and it was like on the way, but yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. And then also, like I said, I got back at like 12:30, so technically I made it home in time where I could have gone to karaoke and sang a song, but that
Yeah.
was that was all the way in like St. Charles. So if we would have gone west versus going east, I would have hit karaoke on the way home. But since
Yeah.
we went east and I was traveling west back home, yeah, I wasn't passing karaoke and I wasn't going further than my house to go do something like that. Yeah, Big Shrimpin might know his name. Wawa has pizza, according to many commercials on the hotel TV. Yeah, no, we don't have a Wawa anywhere here in
Mm-mm.
Missouri, or I don't think Illinois has any. I don't remember seeing any in Ohio either. It wasn't until,
Apparently, they have really good hoagie sandwiches too. My
yeah,
coworker was telling me about that.
nice. But man, the sheets, like they had a full blown like kitchen in there, like better than Quick Trip. I'm saying like they had like all this stuff and several people back there where you could like order like chicken, burgers, all different sorts of stuff and customize everything. And oh man, so I got this spicy fried chicken sandwich with pickle fries on it and pepper jack
Ooh.
cheese and all this other stuff. Danny with the sheets. Oh man. And so Sheets also like they own their own like coffee company and all that too. So the coffee was good
Mm.
good ass coffee.
Good coffee. Good soup.
Good coffee.
Good soup.
That sandwich was amazing. And what was really weird though, I had never seen this before, and I don't know if this is just something that's kind of normal on the East Coast and it's just not over here, but not only was the gas just like more expensive in general on the East Coast, they had different options for gas.
Huh.
Like here in Missouri, we have 87 octane, 89 octane, and 90, 91 or 93 octane. I don't remember which one it is, but we have three choices. And then diesel. That's all you see here. But on the East Coast, I guess they just have so many of those like flex vehicles and eco special things or whatever, to where a lot of those gas stations actually had Tesla chargers, which was interesting.
That is
Um,
interesting.
they had two extra types of gas that were like 88 octane and 90 octane, I believe. And those were only for flex vehicles, which I don't know why those would use a special type of gas and why you couldn't use that gas with another one. But I didn't read it correctly, and I had actually put the 88 octane in my car, and nothing bad happened. So that was fine. But because the only other options were 89 octane, 91 octane, and 93 octane. So it's just like, well, I don't want 89 octane. I normally buy the 87 octane here in Missouri, and that works just fine. So, yeah, like that's why they were charging so much more for gas, because not only were they just charging more in general, but they were using higher octane levels, which I guess because people drive fancier cars in the East Coast or something like that. I don't know.
Lame. Oh.
Get away, flies. Got a
Shoe
couple,
fly, don't
got a
bother
couple
me.
little fruit flies I just can't get rid of in my house.
Throw them in you with your spooter.
Yep. Hopefully they'll just kind of work their way in through some of those little bitty holes.
Give them to your spooter.
The holes are small enough to where the little fruit flies can get in there, but not where he can or she can get out, luckily. We got like 30 minutes left. Oh,
30
no.
minutes? Oh my god.
How did you get in here, Chandra? You pushed your way through the door, huh?
What a jerk.
Yeah.
What
I
a
had to.
butthead.
I'll open up the door so I can get some more air in here. It's a little warm. Ugh. All right, I can get all the way to the back of the room. Good. This cord is nice and long. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to have the door closed because she likes to chew on plants and get in the way when I'm doing things. So I didn't want her in here when I was working on scaping the tank.
Right.
Higher octane is better for your engine because it burns off more of the carbon. Okay, cool.
Oh.
But 87 octane is good enough and it's cheaper. So I want to buy that.
Interesting.
But so, but if you had like a cheap car, would putting like the premium higher octane gas, would that be like bad? Could that like cause damage or something like that? I know putting diesel in a normal engine is bad and vice versa, but and I know if you had like a sports car, like a Lamborghini or something like that, and putting cheaper gas in there is bad for that. But is it bad to put higher octane gas in a cheaper car?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to spend the money to put that expensive gas in my car, because no. But I just wonder if it'd be like, if it would make it blow up or something.
I don't think so. I just don't think it really helps, so it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, I guess. That is one thing that I never really took the time to understand, was cars and engines and how to actually like build that stuff and what it all actually means.
Yeah.
Like when I took the ASVAB, which was the test for the military, I pretty much aced absolutely everything except for the mechanic section of it where they were asking questions about vehicles.
And they were like, well, we know where not to put you.
And it shows me this thing that looks like a weird sea urchin thing or whatever, and it's like, what car part is this? Is it the accelerator, the carburetor, the alternator, or the whatever? I'm like, well, I have no idea. But I just had the alternator replaced in my car not too long ago, so I'm gonna say alternator, even though it's probably not. It's probably the carburetor, actually, I'm thinking about now that I know what a carburetor is. But look at that little turtle terrarium.
I just put it together. I didn't want to set up the camera. But yeah, this is the little Lego turtle terrarium, and I didn't realize there's actually there's a little crab also.
A little crab and a turtle
Yeah.
and some like stony coral.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's supposed to be like a fern and
seaweed.
some like
Or
terrarium plants.
Is it a sea turtle or is it?
No, it's like a land turtle, like a tortoise.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why there's a crab in there.
Huh?
But yeah. He's so freaking cute.
Nice.
That was one of my buys at the Keystone Clash. Little crab boy. This boy. Yeah. It's so cute.
And they had a couple other little Lego terrariums too.
Yeah, it was between this or the little even smaller like cube lobster tank, and I was like sitting there debating between the two, and she's like, well, I only have one turtle terrarium left. I'm like, well, there we go. That's what I'm getting.
Where'd you buy that from at the Clash? That was at the table that was actually right next to, well, maybe 2 tables down from Gina.
Yeah, so it was the Pleco guy, somebody else, and then her. She's the one with.
I had seen her before. She was at the Triple Crown.
Oh, was she?
She was a vendor at the Triple Crown too. I don't remember what she was. I mean, she was at the Triple Crown, and she had a bunch of little random knickknacks and things like that. Yeah. Somebody had brought her a little Tupperware full of sirens, which was awesome.
But yeah, she had these were kind of on a display right at the front of her table. But she also had like some stationery, some like necklaces. That's where I got the anglerfish necklace.
If you guys don't know what sirens are, they're kind of related to the axolotl. But they're a lot longer. Sometimes they get front legs. Most of the time they don't have any legs. They just are long snake things with gills. Yeah, they will get little front legs, but they won't get any back legs.
So cute.
And so then it's mythological siren too, but
cute.
Yeah, theirs were the ones that she had were teeny tiny. Little bitty noodles, like coolie loach size. Yeah, she had some tchotchke stuff and yeah, lots of little knickknacks and paddywhacks, and give the dog a bones.
I've thought about maybe trying to get into some of that crafting stuff and putting that stuff on my website, but I don't know. Yeah. I know how to crochet, but that takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I thought about maybe getting this like earring making and just trying to find little things. I know there's one person I follow on TikTok that does those like mini brands and those like little Disney adorable things, and her extras she turns into earrings and sells those. So maybe maybe not that, because I'm not interested in those little tiny knick-knack things, but maybe just something like that.
Yeah. I was into wire wrapping for a while, and I was just kind of thinking about if I was better at it and all that, I could have made like little like fish pendants with different colored stone eyes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like that. Like
something simple that's not too intricate.
Yeah, but also you want it to be intricate enough to where it has a good solid structure, because if it's too simple with the wire, then it can easily get bent out of shape and not look good anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think I was thinking about picking up crocheting and at least making a couple like small little plushies or something. Like fish, maybe like jellyfish would be really cute. Little plushy jellyfish that you could like
Oh,
hang.
ooh. So I just searched wire wrapped fish pendant, like fish pendant. Look at this.
That's cute.
The opal, and I'm not
You
sure
could
what that
totally
is down
rework
at the
that
bottom.
with a bunch of different stones.
Yeah, that has a whole little DIY kit apparently to do that. But yeah, like these sort of things too, little fish
Mhm.
pendants like that
That'd
one.
be cute as an earring. Those little
Uh,
sideways ones.
this
Yeah.
one with the little fish like eyes and all that stuff. Yeah, those are cute. That's kind of cute. Yeah.
That looks a little delicate. See,
This
that's cool.
one you could do like the rainbow of stones, or even keep the fish, but then do like the tree of life on the inside.
Yeah, like a little chakra thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, mermaid tail. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Oh, look at that one. Gosh, some of these.
That'd be good
Like
with
I
just
said, if I was good at this stuff,
that'd be cool with also if you did just like freshwater pearls cuz
yeah.
those are pretty easy to come
Wow.
by.
See, it's like I look at it and I can like see how it was done, but it's like, man, so intricate and so well done as well. Like, oh, look at the manta on the
That's
side. I
cool.
love that. See, now I'm looking at it. It's like, see, this is why I don't make these things
It just
because,
takes practice.
yeah, no, I know it does. But I see this. It's like somebody else is going to show up with this sort of stuff, and I'm going to
Whip.
show up with this. And
Well, you got to start somewhere.
yeah, no, I know, and I don't mean to make fun of this person either because this, if I my first idea, like if I were to be like, I'm going to make a fish thing, this is probably what I would have ended up with.
And those would be cute earrings.
Yeah. Or a little pendant because I think that's like black calcite or it might be even a black amethyst. But yeah, a
Yeah,
little
so then
like
you just charge
fishbone.
less.
And then I was just, ooh, look at the
Oh,
benefits
that's really cute.
and the jellyfish.
I like the jellyfish. Make me a jellyfish.
Oh,
Goldfish?
nice. Seahorse
Oh, that's cute.
and an even more extravagant seahorse. Wow. Okay,
Wow. Hi, Whip.
I'm gonna buy everything. Whips World, excellent.
Yeah, I've thought about starting a new little craft project and trying to sell
Oh
it on a
yeah, so then
website,
you
but
just charge less.
yeah, whenever you first start these things and trying to sell your craft, you're not going to make money off your time. Like, take
Yep.
your supplies and double that, and that's probably what you're going to end up selling it for.
Yep, exactly. Like when I was talking to my sister when I was first doing like my wire wrapping, and then I moved on to doing like wooden rings for a while. Uh, she's like, charge based off of your time and all that stuff, and it's just like I can't charge
You
based off of
can't.
my time
Mm-mm.
because I'm just say I'm worth $20 an hour. It takes me, you know, freaking 20 hours to do that. I
Yep.
can't charge $400 for a little wooden ring that's gonna break if you try to wear it.
Yeah.
Like,
Nope. Nope. Just materials times two, maybe times three. And then you got to start building your clientele. And whenever you
yeah,
start building a name, that's when you start
yep. Because that's
charging the
just
time.
charging for my time. That's not even charging
Yeah.
for the materials or anything either. And if I just charge for materials, well, then that's like, nothing.
Depending on the type of wood, if for
Yeah,
those wood rings. And then if you get
wood and then
the
the
metal
types of
reinforcer.
crystals or different things like that. But yeah, that was the thing is I wasn't doing like any sort of metal reinforcement
Yeah.
or anything like that. I was trying to use resin to help like reinforce it, but it wasn't really helping at all. Especially because I didn't have like like a vacuum chamber to do it properly.
Oh, the pressure pot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess if Nathan never gets back into wood turning, I could try to sell some of his wood turn stuff on my website. That'd be cool.
Copper wire trees for a while, long enough to make some for some people. Yeah, I do like those copper wire trees. Those are pretty cool. How you just wrap a whole bunch of wires in a big old
Yeah.
circle and
Oh,
you make like a bonsai tree out of
I
wire
follow some of those
as you
people
pull them
on
all apart.
TikTok, and it's so crazy. And it's not just the trees; like they'll make phoenixes
Oh
and
yeah,
dragons. Oh,
all
it's
that awesome
so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, and my high school actually, I think it wasn't art one, but art two, which I never took. They actually had a like a wire project where you had to make something out of wire, whether I think it had to be like a 3D structure too.
Hmm.
So make like a dragon or a turtle or whatever
Good
out of
night,
wire.
Richard.
Later, Richard Reynolds. We got like 15 minutes left on the stream, guys. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you've hopped on over to the other channel, whether you're watching on my channel or Gina's channel, and hop on to the other one and like the stream as well. If
I
you're
also
really
have
awesome, you're watching both streams at the same time and you just got one muted.
I also have this whole ass bag of stickers to freaking
Oh,
turn into magnets.
oh my goodness. So, yes, I got a whole huge collection of stickers, which the my 60 breeder stand, which is out in my living room, it's like the whole thing is like halfway filled now of stickers of
I
all
got
like
like
Fish Fam and other things like that.
I got vibes. I got new local Austin.
Oh, you got one of the rare new local Austin
I
stickers. He only had a
did.
limited supply.
I did. I
Did you
got one
get
of I got one of B Wizzles. I got the beta one.
nice? I didn't get a Bee Whizzle sticker, dang it.
got
I never got a Bee Whizzle sticker.
Small World Aquatics.
Got one of those. Did you get the elusive fish tuber only crit keeper holographic sticker?
That's one of the next ones. I sure did.
Yeah. He had special ones only for fish tubers and the Keystone
I
class.
also got the Jason, the
Yep,
Depths Unknown.
Yeah.
I got Gar
Ruined a lot of my fish stickers with fish water. Oh no.
Oh. I also got an Eric Y Rock.
Eric Y. Rock.
Oh, and I got this one from B Wizzle.
B Wizzle's
one
got
of
some
his
great stickers.
I know, because this is one of the AI generated ones.
Nice. I want to do that. I was messing around on one of my apps. It's got an AI generator, but I used it so many times where I ran out of free tries and now I have to like pay for the app.
So, and then I still got my ones from the Triple Crown last year. Like I have Steven and Jenna. I have ABC.
Nice.
I already made one of Bunny that's on my refrigerator. I got Fishymon.
Nice.
Oh, I have all of these from Lefty that I got at the Triple Crown last year.
I grabbed another Lefty sticker. I already had one, but I grabbed
Jenna's.
another one. Nice.
Oh, what's this one? Oh, this is my coworker's band.
Nice.
But yeah, and then I got all these like random Pokemon ones too. I got a little Ivysaur. And the freebie stickers from when I bought Pokemon cards. But yeah.
Nice.
Lots of I think I'm gonna have to order more magnet sheets. I also got the little Bobbit squid from Jenna and Steven. They sent this just for me because it's my favorite one.
I love that.
Somebody else got their magnet. So on the Fish Fam link table, they had magnets, and somebody already got the Bobbit squid. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. So I got the Ruby Red Dragonette.
Speaking of something with Stephen Pino, that was really awesome about going out, to the Keystone Clash. Stephen P. And Jenna had brought their like their laptop and their
Mhm.
like digital drawing board. And so a lot of us fish tubers, including myself, got to do a what the fish drawing.
Yeah, they
So
did that at the Triple Crown. So yeah, I was so mad that I was tied to my table because I didn't get to go. I didn't get to go draw a fish this year.
yeah.
Next year
So
I'll make
I
sure.
don't know when he's gonna be showing these fish. Maybe it'll be this week or I don't know. But I gotta tune in because I wanna see. Now when I was drawing, I'm like looking at it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna like take my time and I'm gonna do this really good. And I started kind of screwing up with it and messing up a little bit here. And it started taking a lot longer to draw this than I was expecting it to at
Yep.
first too, to where like at the end of it, I'm sitting there like, okay, screw these details. Just like as I'm like
Yep.
adding the scales and stuff to it. I'm just like scribbling fast.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve drawing on a drawing pad, like a
Yep.
digital drawing pad. Um I remember the first time whenever I did it last year at the Triple Crown. There's this button on the
Yes,
pen.
and I
I kept
pushed the
hitting
button once or twice too
I
on
kept hitting the
accident.
button and then trying to use the fill tool if there's any gap in your outline. It's like, ugh.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah,
See,
it's
if
it's
it was
crazy.
if it was on Microsoft Paint, it's the same tablet but using Paint, I would have been just fine. But it was the whole learning curve of learning that whole app as well. I
Mhm.
started just getting a little frustrated with it. I just was getting impatient as well. And so I was like, screw it, whatever. I'm done.
My my problem, and you'll probably notice it whenever I draw on the whiteboard, is that I don't gauge my space very well.
Yeah.
So, like on the drawing board, I'll draw it really small. Well, on the drawing pad last year at the Triple Crown, I don't even remember what I drew, some kind of goby or something. I drew it too big, like it was way too big. I was like, dang it! But apparently, I took like one of the least amount. I think it only took me like 15 minutes to draw it, um, because I was just like trying to just get it done. Um, Lady Diane, I think it took her like an hour and a half last year to draw her fish. She really was trying really hard to
Oh
make it look
yeah.
like the picture.
Oh, I was gonna try like so hard, be like, I'm gonna have the best looking what the fish picture ever, and nope, definitely not. It's it's not
Yeah,
easy to draw that thing for sure, but it was fun. I'm glad I
yes.
got to do one.
Stevenson,
Friday for the
yeah.
next 6 weeks, we got a bunch. Oh yeah, I bet you got a bunch. I would show you guys the picture of the fish that I drew, but then that'd be
Nope,
like cheating.
nope, yep,
And then
can't
you'd
do
be
it.
like,
Don't
well,
do
let
it.
me know which one it is. And as soon as you kind of saw the image, you'd be like, that's it.
Yep.
And though I picked a really interesting looking fish, I had never heard of this fish before. So it's nice to see fish that I had never seen before.
We'll talk about it the Saturday after your fish airs.
Yeah,
And then you can go into detail about how you were trying to draw all the details.
right.
But I'm so excited.
Do, 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 do. I wonder if she's popping out. No. She's probably gonna hide for a while, explore her new home.
Oh, the spooter, yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably gonna be like a week or two before you see her come out.
yeah. Hopefully
I'm
she'll be
excited for you.
good through that too.
But yeah, whenever they molt, they're little like it's a hat. Like it's literally a hat with their eyes in it. And you should keep every single one so that way you can kind of as they progress and grow, the hat just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, with my tarantulas, I was keeping their molts for a while. I was gonna try to like make like a
Like a
vision board sort of thing
like a
with
shadow
one of
box.
yeah, like a shadow box with those like 3D frames and
Mhm.
have them like kind of pinned out, showing all the different sizes and like the scales. But most of the molts that I were finding were not very good quality
Yeah.
molts, and I don't want to take all that crazy time with like
Hmm.
steaming them and whatever else you need to do to actually get them to spread
Yeah, you have
out
to
and
like
show the right.
rehydrate it so then
Yeah,
you can maneuver it. Yeah.
yeah. Way too much effort, which I don't even have enough effort to take more than 30 minutes to draw on what the fish. So,
Yeah. It's all good though.
but I'm really happy with this little terrarium for throwing that together in like
Yeah,
friggin' 5 minutes.
it looks really good. You did a very good job.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think they'll be happy. Not tarantula, the little jumping spider will be happy in there too, because it just other than the plants, the two plants not being native here, everything else I grabbed right out of my own backyard, so should be good and happy in there. And
Yeah.
I think this type of jumping spider is a little bit more like terrestrial, where some like to climb up and stuff. This one seems to be a little bit more terrestrial versus arboreal. But we shall see. There wasn't really much information on the Phidippus cardinalis. Wikipedia just had one paragraph. Phidippus cardinalis is a species of jumping spider. It is commonly called cardinal jumper. It is one of the species of jumping spiders which are mimics of mutilid wasps in the genus Decimotilla, commonly known as velvet ants. Several species of these wasps are similar in size and coloration to the spiders and possess a very painful sting. That's it. It has more information about what it looks like versus what it actually is.
Patty, he already put the spider in. You missed it.
I put it in right away after I misted it. You can kind of
Hmm.
see it dangling from my finger with a little bit of web.
Yeah. I was worried at whenever it was dangling and you put it in that you were gonna pull away too fast and it was still gonna be attached. I was like,
No,
be careful.
no, I watched her actually grab onto the little stick. I'm like, she's good to go.
Yeah. So
You can always
cute.
rewind back and you can see.
Yeah.
I think it was right at like, I don't know, hour and 15, something like that.
I think so. So, we usually have a company that cleans our towels and rugs and stuff at work,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently Damon, my boss, has had issues with they increased their prices and he was fighting them on it, and so he wasn't paying for a while, and they
Oh,
finally
no.
like stopped service. So I've been taking fish towels home and cleaning them,
Mhm.
and I brought towels home on Tuesday when I got back from the Keystone Clash.
Fish towel.
Yep. Because I'd been gone for 5 days, and so like almost all the towels were dirty. But I've been so tired the last few days. I get home, I sit down and I eat, and I've been like falling asleep on my couch. So I still hadn't done them. They're
Yeah.
still in my basement. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing today and tomorrow is laundry.
That's why I still need to uh, get escape for the beta, because the beta I got from the Keystone Clash is still in here with the little sword plant as well. And oh my gosh, look how dark that is just after having two of those little alder
Alder
cones in
cones.
there. And I put them in this morning.
Yep.
And look, it's like,
Now that you
oh
say
goodness.
that, now I'm expecting to go out to my shrimp tank and it just be black. Like, oh
Yep.
no!
Yep. I put a couple in some of my other tanks too. Like, dude, I put probably the equivalent of that little baggie in this tank,
Oh, okay.
and I put some in the other tank too.
Well, that gives me some hope. How
so you
long
can
does it take before they start sinking?
If you don't do anything to them at all, it might take a couple days for them to sink fully. They'll just float. But if you want them to sink right away, you can always take them out and like boil them, or maybe not necessarily always up to a boil, but just hot water,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll sink. And then you can even take that water and pour it into the tank if you want to, because it'll be
Gotcha.
all full of the tannins. But or you can just dump out the water, and there'll still be a lot of tannins released out of them after you do that too. But I just plopped a couple in there and just let them float until they sink.
Yeah, I put them just under the surface and was trying to shake some of the air bubbles out, and then they've just
Yeah,
floated right back up to the top. I'm like, well, I guess you're floating. Okay.
I did a little bit of that to help get them started, but yep, just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna probably do a little water change on this guy after this, whenever we are done here, which we are done.
We are
It is
done.
now 2
It is
hours.
time.
Thanks
Time to go over
everybody
to
for
vibes.
hanging out and watching.
Let me get a link. Hold on.
Don't forget to go watch the aquascaping competition video that I shared if you haven't watched it already. I'm going to go ahead and share that link again on my channel. If you're on Gina's chat, you're not going to see it, but on my chat, you can see it. And then, yep, after that, go to Vibe Stream, or just jump to Vibe Stream if you haven't, if you've already watched it. And yeah, but I'm trying to get my watch hours up. Watch hours. Watch some of my old videos too. Doesn't matter if I posted them recently, all the watch hours still count.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we'll see you next week on another awesome episode of Fish and Friends. I'll let you guys know how my jumping spider is doing, and maybe I'll have the scape already done. Well, I'll probably have the scape already done for this beta too. I'm gonna try to work on it tomorrow. But I told Father Fish that I'm gonna make a video of it because I want him to see as I build an actual Father Fish style fish bowl. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week. Have a great one. Great rest of your weekend. Jump over to Vibes.
Bye.
Bye. So long, and thanks for the fish.